really fascinating, really fascinating. But it sort of came late in the game. Yeah.
Yes.
So blame Terry.
Another question for Bill. Joel mentions in the film early on that he notices when Ron has a wall up, and I'm just curious, in the process of interviewing the film, how long did it take for you to feel like you had the wall down?
Yeah, I'd like to know that too. Yeah, Bill.
People like us, we do a funny little thing. We sort of we hook them and then we reel them in, then we let them out a little bit, then we reel them in, then we let them out. You know, Ron's a fisherman, he knows.
Yeah.
We had a great moment when we were in Terry and myself were sitting in a friend's office with Ron, and we were sort of running over the questions we might ask, and we're sort of, you know, just feeling out with Ron, how far can we go in this? Because Ron and we had discussed the fact that we want to go the distance, but you know, one man's distance may not be the same as another's. So we're sitting around, and I think Ron was getting a little impatient with us and asking these goddamn questions, and he started pacing around the room and looking at us accusingly. And Terry and I looked at each other and thought, wow, this is the kind of feeling that we want to capture. We want to, you know, Ron being the soul that he is, would go the distance, and we agreed, and he did. Once we got in that studio, I think we shot 3 days in a row, and they were tough days for Ron. They were really hard. Yes, he's amusing here sometimes, and he's dark sometimes, and it was hard work, and much appreciated by all of us, and he was like a gentleman all the way through it, and you know, not many people could stand what he went through, I'm telling you. And there's a lot more. I mean, you're only seeing maybe a tenth of what we shot. There's a lot more. There's some darker, there's some lighter, but this is the story that comes out of that footage.
Some downright ridiculous.
A few things,
Yeah.
not many.
Were you aware when filming this, when shooting, that you didn't even need to know Ron Hynes to appreciate what you were capturing on film? I mean, this is a great piece of art, and you don't need to know Ron Hynes to be completely captivated by this.
Thank you.
No, you don't.
And I think that was what we
With
were
that
going
off.
No, our whole point was we want to make a story about a man, and the man happens to be Ron Hynes. Now, of course, we chose him for a reason, but creating the structure of the story was hard, and the day that we all agreed, yes, we've got it, we knew that we were telling a story, not just, it wasn't like a biopic of the life. So, yeah, that's what we're doing. Yes?
When will the film be released?
Super Channel sometime soon-ish. October the 18th. So if you have Super Channel, watch it. If you don't have Super Channel, run out and get it.
Yeah. What about in the cinemas, in the movie hall?
It has to go through a period, and then it'll come out hopefully in the cinemas. If this is Canada, it's very hard to get a Canadian film in our cinemas. You know that. Very hard.
Yes, you're in the back.
Am I playing any shows in town
While you're in town, yes.
during this time frame? No, not until October 7th at Hughes Room. That's the nearest date. Hughes Room is where's Hughes Room? Dundas and Bloor.
Roncesvalles and Dundas.
Yeah.
So when are you at Hughes Room?
October 7th. October
You
7th.
don't have to drive to St. John's this time.
I have to drive to St. John.
Somebody else had a question. Yes.
Have you shown film in St. John's? What will it be like when you do, and what is your relationship like with this city, which didn't really show up in the film?
Well, I'm a lot closer to everybody down there. You know, I mean, that's home for me. So, I'll be a lot more comfortable there than I am here tonight. You know, I'm frightened to death. I'm frank with you. I'm totally terrified. It'll probably be a whole lot easier. Yeah, it will. You know, maybe I don't know. That's just speculation. Maybe they'll be a lot harder on me than you guys are. You guys are being very kind. I love you too.
Yes.
Did you ever meet Gordon Lightfoot?
Yeah. Yeah, I did. Yeah. I actually got to tell him that story about Gordon Lightfoot's racket. He liked the story. He actually said, "Yeah, those guitars, they too soon. It probably was a racket.
Is that it? Yes, sir.
Can I make one comment? Amelia Curran's smile lights up this whole movie.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does, Dick. Indeed, it does. So, you're all invited to a huge party across the road, I think, everybody. You're all invited back to my house. This is something Gordon Lightfoot used to do in concerts. I'm not going to go there. I'm going to be showing up in Rosedale after his concerts, knocking on the door. Some woman to come to the door and say, Mr. Lightfoot is asleep. What are you doing here? Meanwhile, he'd invited them all from stage. So, I invite you to this party, not to my house.
Hard Rock Cafe.
Hard Rock Cafe, yeah, right across the street. So come on over and we'll hang out. Get in trouble. Spend a lot of time in the bathroom.
No question, I have one comment, and that's to say that I had the pleasure one night of sitting in the previous meeting from Ron after a performance. It was extraordinary, and I got to know the man pretty well. My only comment is to say that this film was beautifully produced, directed. Ron, I think we all of us have always agreed that for a very long time, your talent, your contributions, your poetry, that you touched us all very deeply. Your mother would be proud, your dad too. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Brian. That was former Premier of Newfoundland, Brian Tobin, everybody. Must be a pretty penny to have Newfoundland to say. Thank you. It's been a real pleasure to have you all here. I hope you enjoyed the film and that, you know, and tell all your friends. All right, God bless. Stay